The Sea of Cortez. It may be one of the most unique places on this planet. Nowhere else can you see thousands of mobula rays from the air or from beneath so consistently as here. They are an incredible species. From beneath the water, they glide past you ever so elegantly. Like butterflies in the spring. They often gather by the thousands, and like nearly all sea life in this area, they are drawn here for food. But it's not until you are surrounded by them in the water that you truly comprehend just how beautiful they are. They are very skittish creatures, but if you're patient and quiet enough, you can experience views like this. I call it an immersion of beauty. But it's what they do from above that is so unique, it must be seen to be believed. This is what I'm talking about. They are acrobats of the ocean, jumping in every direction in a fashion that can only be described as mesmerizing. Every year, tens of thousands of mobula rays visit the coastlines of the Sea of Cortez. Their visits here are among the most treasured events among the locals. You are almost certain to hear the splashes of thousands of rays every morning. But seeing one jump near you, that's a whole different experience. So what brings them here? The abundance of plankton in the area, which is the mobula's favorite dish, is the key factor for their large aggregations. But it is believed there's another reason they come here, one that is relatable across all species of this planet, to find mates and to reproduce. This act of jumping high into the air may be part of a courtship. Both the male and females jump, perhaps all in the name of getting noticed. Some studies have suggested that the higher the jump, the louder the splash, thus enticing a female to choose a mate. But no one can say definitively if this is the purpose of these high-flying acrobatics. What I do know is that if you're fortunate enough to see these leaping rays, it's a sight you will surely never forget. I know I won't. The Sea of Cortez has so much more to see. It didn't take me long to find an ocean giant, an adult whale shark. Drawn here for the abundance of food, they are the gentle giants of the Sea of Cortez. But this one is unique. Look at it closer. Do you see it? It's missing a good portion of its left pectoral fin. What could do this? It's tough to say, but there is one likely culprit, and we'll get into that in a little bit. I had a chance to swim with it briefly for a closer look, and soon I could confirm this whale shark is indeed missing a big portion of that fin. Filming from above means seeing things that are rarely seen. While manta rays like this are plentiful and easily seen from the air, there are many elusive creatures in the Sea of Cortez. Some are so rare you may never see them again in your lifetime. Creatures like this. This is a pygmy sperm whale. Because they are rarely seen in the wild, there isn't a great deal known about them. And as you can see, they are extremely skittish. But nothing may be more rewarding to find than orcas. They are the crown jewel of the Sea of Cortez. They are elusive, beautiful, powerful, but extremely brutal hunters. The pods in the Sea of Cortez often engage with larger mammals. If you look closely, you can see this pod has just killed a dolphin. These orcas drowned the dolphin and paraded it around for an hour. It's an example of how beauty can also be brutal. Orcas are not residents of Baja California, but they do frequent the area often. This pod could be loosely classified as Eastern Tropical Pacific killer whales, and to be in the presence of them is nothing short of magical. Orcas are considered the most widely distributed cetacean species, with some scientists arguing that next to humans, they are the most widely distributed of all mammals. They are found along the whole Pacific coast of Mexico, including throughout the Sea of Cortez. In fact, in the Pacific Northwest, one was found 106 miles up the Columbia River in Oregon. There are several specific ecotypes within the species that vary widely in behavior and prey. In the Sea of Cortez, they are transient, often looking for opportunities to take out larger mammals, whale sharks, and of course, mobile rays. It is a real possibility that the missing pectoral fin of the whale shark shown earlier was a result of coming face to face with a pod of orcas. The more I visit the Sea of Cortez, it becomes more apparent that at any moment you can experience something in nature that will completely amaze you. I had no idea I'd see orcas on this day as I drove along the coast. Yes, I filmed the encounter from the shore, and while I only had a few minutes to enjoy this scene, I learned that in the Sea of Cortez, anything is possible. That's why I'm going back. Join me in the Sea of Cortez for a drone photography and nature photography workshop. Please click on the links below for more information.